Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So today we're back in the Sims 4 to do another speed build. I'm not too sure if this is actually a room build or not, because I'm actually doing a kind of like a backyard build with the new backyard stuff pack that came out yesterday. Well, it would be yesterday for you if you're watching this on the 20th, which I'm not too sure if it's going up on the 20th or not, but anyway, it came out this week, so I decided to do this in kind of like a celebration of it to fit in with the theme of the new backyard stuff pack. So I'm just going around now with this house that I got off the gallery, which I can't exactly remember who it was by, so sorry about that. And it didn't come with the backyard, so I'm just going around with the fencing, which that fence did come with the new backyard stuff pack. And I made a little patio area as well. And now I'm going in with the pool. Now I did try to make it kind of like an interesting shape. I went in with this build with no plan at all. I just started building, like I just put this house in and I thought, what can I do? So I started with the fence in and just went from that. As you can see there, I tried to change up the shape of the pool a bit by adding some little interesting corners and things in just to change it up a little bit. But I was conscious thinking that it wouldn't, like the slip and slide wouldn't be able to fit in, which of course you need the slip and slide because that's basically the only thing that I really like about this pack, and I'm sure many other people do as well. Well, it's not the only thing I like about God, I'm messing up here. It's not the only thing I like about this pack, but what I should have said is that it's the most exciting thing about the pack. So I added in this one with the shark in because I thought that looks really interesting, so I put that in, and as you can see there, it did look a bit cramped, so changed the shape of the pool slightly, and I'm just going in with some dirt terrain paint around the slip and slide just to add in that little extra detail. I just thought it looked nice because if people are running past it and things, it just kind of just fits in nicely with that. And now we're on to the patio area, and I'm just putting in this new umbrella seating area. That was the one that has the transparent umbrella on it. And it is, I'm not too sure, well, actually, no, it mustn't have. You know how people were saying about how you could put 6 chairs around the tables now? Well, people are saying this came with the pack, and I don't think it did, because I remember a little while ago when I was in my Collins family household, adjusting some things in the back garden, and I put this new, like, chair table sort of thing in, and I could fit loads of seats in, so it must have been in an update or something that I haven't really realised. So yeah, I'm going in with this barbecue, which I believe did come with a luxury patio stuff, which I really like this barbecue that came with that. And also I'm putting in that little ladder with plants on. I think that looked really nice in that corner. And I'm just decided to put some like of those different toned bricks in for the patio. It was really the only thing that I thought looked right. And then I'm going in changing the patterns of the table there, and I really like that blue and red pattern design, and a lot of the furniture had that design with it, so a lot of the things fit in together, which is really nice. I could have changed the table there, that little table which has the candle and things on, could have changed the colour of that, but I thought it looked nice as a neutral colour because it is against the wall, which is kind of like a cream colour. I also really like that little table there which has the candle on. I thought that would be really nice as a hallway table. If it didn't have that little rug thing on it, would have been great. In other news, I was going to do a review of this pack, but then I decided I didn't decide. The pack didn't come out until like 7 PM my time anyway. So it wasn't really much point because, you know, there was like loads of other reviews off by EA sending my phone just went off, by EA sending these packs out to some YouTubers, so I just didn't decide to do it. I just didn't really think there was much point, so to make up for it, I did this instead. I was going to do a creator sim, which I'm not too sure I'm going to do out. If you want me to do a creator sim with the new pack, then just let me know in the comments section. I'll try to fit it in somewhere. Also, talking about that, I'm not going to go off topic too much in this video, but one other thing is that I know I've been talking about my 400 subscriber Q&A, which you can ask me questions about in this video comments section if you want, or on the SimsAmino app or SimsX's Amino community. You can go and ask me on there too. So that'll be coming at the end of this week or towards the start of next week. Anyway, back to this. As you can see, I'm just going in with some landscaping now, which isn't really my strongest point. I try to use, I messed it up. I did use move objects, just because it's kind of nice how you can overlap the plants a little bit. I think that makes it look a little bit more realistic than all like individually set out sort of thing. So I went with that, and as you can see, I put all those plant pots in, which did come with the backyard stuff pack, but I didn't really think it'd fit in there well. So I decided to go with another plant that came with the stuff pack. but I didn't have a plant pot. Just thought it looked a bit nicer in the actual lawn bit. So yeah, I just went on with that. I did add a couple more plants in either now or in a couple of minutes time, and I put that I really like that new little flower thing. It actually turns once you're in live mode, I mean, I keep saying live mode, and you it spins, and it's actually a nightlight as well, which is really nice. And I also put that little stereo on the wall there. And I'm just going in filling in some extra details here. I did put that rug in, and I thought it looked good for a while, but then towards the end of the video, I'm not too sure if I actually took this out on camera or not. I can't remember. But I decided to take it out because I just didn't think it looked that right. I think that would have been nice as like a picnic blanket, which could have been something nice for the Sims to make. Like you could take your own picnic into one of the parks and do that. So yeah, I'm just going around the pool now, adding in some of these little plants. It took me a while to figure out which like type of plants I wanted to put in, but I did change that later and just went in with some of these bigger plants and just put along that wall there. And then along the other side I did put a big hedge in, which I'm kind of regretting doing that now, because I've got these plants which I'm putting in there which are a lower height, and then the hedge is a higher height, and I don't really think they look good that way, but I don't know, it's okay. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed about that, but oh well. I could have just chose one to go with, but it's fine. And I also went and put some stones in on that spare cord, that edge there, which you'll see in just a second. Just trying something different. I don't know. I went through quite a few ideas trying to find something that I liked, but I decided to go with that. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this at the start, but I will be doing, like, as you'll see in a minute, a little end video machinima type of tour of this back garden. I have been doing that, well, actually, I just hit my pop filter there. I've got another speed build of a starter house coming up, and at the end of that video, I decided to do a machinima style video instead of doing a screenshot, so I did that with this one as well. So I'm just going around with the final adjustments really, and that is basically it. Just filling in this corner with a couple more of those little garden lawn decorations, which I really like. And then, wait, I'm not too sure if I've just done that or not, but as you can see, I'm putting dirt terrain paint in around, and I think I do this right now actually. I put dirt terrain paint around the patio and things, and just basically in a lot of areas, just, you know, it's a nice little extra detail that I like. I've been using that a lot recently actually, but I think I went a bit too over the top with it, so I'll go back in a minute and change that. As you can see there, I'm putting in those rocks on the side there, and after I put them in, I paused for a minute and just looked and zoomed in around and things, and I didn't really like it, so I took them out and decided to put a hedge in there instead. And as you can see there, that's what I was on about, that the height adjustments, but, you know, I'm going to live with it. Anyway, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this new pack. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And this isn't the end of the video, by the way, but I'm going to stop my voiceover so you can see the end, and we'll continue with this little video thing which I've been working on. Anyway, that's it, so I hope you enjoy. You can go over to the SimsAmino app to talk to me more on there, and I'll be putting this on the gallery if I remember soon. Anyway, that's it, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!